Alright, here it is Friday, 3 days after Isaiah's. And not much has been cleaned up over here in Hicksville. You still got this tree like this, tree branch over there. And I have a feeling that wire is still going to be there too. Well, still got a mess here, but look what we got here. They finally did replace this pole. Got a new pole there. That's good. So some progress. Alright, so we're going to look over here in this spot and see how it's doing. The mall is pretty busy actually. Despite Macy's being closed, the mall is pretty busy. A lot of beauties to look at. Not trees though. A lot of beautiful women. Oh, with the magical black hair. So many beautiful. Alright, get your mind off that. Looks like they cleaned this up too. Well, they got rid of the tree here, but the power line is still leaning. I really hope that power line on the top isn't live. It might be live. That's really dangerous if it is. Alright. Yeah, this is still like this pole. If that's a live power line on the top, which it probably is, that is extremely dangerous. This is a live power line, which it might very well be. That is really dangerous right there. If you touch that, I could reach it. You're gonna get fried to death if this line is live. And if it's not live, then these people still don't have power. Really dangerous. I'm looking for a fuse that's opened. That would tell me if the line is out or not. I hear air conditioners, so I think there's power. I think that power line is live. Yeah, I hear the central air is humming, so there's power. That's an energized line hanging like that. Somebody could easily touch that and they would die. But unfortunately, people know to avoid that. Let's see, are they working on it? They are working. Alright, so you can see it's energized. Here's the fuse. In the closed position. So, and it looks like they're working on this power line down here as well. They are working on it. We got some cleanup crews coming in through. You can see there are finally crews on scene to address that broken pole, which still hasn't been fixed, but they will be fixing it. They finally have a crew on scene. 3 days later. Coming into Westbury now. Let's see if they fix the pole. Nope, it's still there. It's still there. Unbelievable. That's crazy. How could they not fix that? Oh, there you go. Still not fixed. See, they got metal poles over here. They should have finished this job already. They should have had this done. Should have been the first thing to do was put in these metal poles. And that wouldn't have happened back there. That one's leaning too a little bit, but that's always been like that. That one too. There's another one that's leaning a little bit too. Not as much as the other one, but there's another one. We'll come up to it in a minute. Yep, it's that one. Yeah, that's leaning. Yep. They just don't care. As you can see, they did finally repair the little power lines by the hospital here. There was a report of a blown transformer in this area, and actually I had a brief power outage around sometime this morning. We had a brief power outage because there was a transformer that blew over here, or somebody said it was a transformer. It's probably a fuse. You know, people get transformers and fuses. Transformers usually don't explode that often. Sometimes they do, but it's usually the fuses. Because there's a fault somewhere. And so it caused the power to go out momentarily in Mineola for about a minute and then come back on. Yep, you can see that's where the explosion happened. You can see, look at the burned pole there. That's where it blew right there. It was a fuse. It was one of these fuses that blew. Hopefully maybe you can see a little better now. You can see that's where the fuses blew. Somebody didn't check for faults before they re-energized this line, and it blew. So it must have been some explosion.